that sells fucking apples. This guy snuck in a little treat to taunt me. This guy is chomping away on a Golden Delicious. I was bombing. It was not going, this is already going better than that show was. And I've been up here for 8 seconds. This was not going well. And you think the worst thing you can hear when you're bombing is silence? No. Turns out it's just chomping away with reckless abandon. Didn't know what to do with the core. Boo. Okay? That's number one. Number two, I was in Asheville, North Carolina. It was 2 summers ago. I was in Asheville, North Carolina. And halfway through the show, it was like a small crowd, like 8 people showed up. It was brutal. It felt like less like a comedy show, more like a hostage situation. Like people are just too polite to leave. And then this one couple felt a little bold. They were in the second row. This is the craziest thing. This couple stands up and they start to shuffle out. And I go, "Oh, you guys leaving?" And the guy goes, "We're gonna go fuck now." What? That is insane behavior to yell that in public. Sir, what do you do for a living? Salesman? Have you ever been so bad as a salesman you made someone horny? Did you know you could fail like that? What kind of sick fuck is like, this guy's dreams are falling apart. Let's get out of here, babe. I'm gonna finger you while we watch an orphanage burn down. Number 3 takes the cake. I did a afternoon show at an old folks home. Ooh, that's right. My career is going great. It ain't always pinball, okay? I did a 3 p.m. show at a retirement home, and when I got there, the guy that booked me said, "Kevin, obviously it's a lot of elderly people. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it G-rated." I thought that was stupid, because they're not kids, they're adults. They're like the most adult you could get. They're like maxed out level 99 adult, and then game over. Like, what am I going to say that's going to offend the greatest generation, right, sir? They invented anal, you know? What am I going to do? So I was real with them. I went up on stage. I was like, you know, they want me to clean it up. I think you've lived rich, full lives. I think you can handle whatever I'm going to say. Do you want me to clean it up? Do you want me to do what I normally do? They like grabbed their canes. They were like, you know, about to start a riot, a movement here, you know? They were all hyped up, and I was like, awesome, okay. So let's do this. Let's have some fun. And there's this little old lady in the front row. Okay, I'm going to use you, sir. Hey, sport, what's up? What's up, bud? How you doing? There's this little old lady in the front row, and I was like, "Hey, Gladys, why don't you say the first dirty word of the night?" And she was like, "I can't," you know. She was being all coy. I was like, "Don't overthink it. Say the first dirty word that pops in your head." And she goes, "I don't know. Pussy holes?" What? Dude, the whole, like, of all the parts of a pussy. Pick a labia, minora, majora, have fun. The whole? This woman chose violence. That is crazy. We fucked. It was a good show. What's that? You know how I do? Come on, man. You know how I do? Fucking old women. So we're going to have a good time tonight, is what I'm saying. Thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Come on, let's do this. Talk about myself a little bit. I know I look like the kind of guy that thinks Joe Rogan is smart. I don't. I know. I got the, you know, the vibe. But, man, I don't get... Here's the thing. Joe Rogan, are there any fans of The Experience here? Am I going to pick on you? Yeah. That was kind of, well, actually, I am. What a cute response. Great, man, that's fine. Whenever I tell that joke, somebody always stops me afterwards who's a fan of the podcast, and they're always like, "Have you ever actually listened to it?" And I'm like, "No, but I get it. He, like, gets high. He, like, takes mushrooms, smokes weed, and just talks. And people are like, he's, like, smart. He's stoned, okay? And that's why he's popular. That's why he's popular. That's the whole thing. The whole reason I think Joe Rogan is famous is because I think people just miss having a drug dealer's house to go to. That's it. Right? It's like legal now. We got dispensaries, we got delivery services. Don't you miss going to a guy's house and just sitting on his couch while he rambles on about fractals for 4 hours? What happened? The human connection of it. Just cosplaying friendship. That's all podcasts are. Whenever I do that joke, some dude stops me. Every time, so a fan of the podcast stops me, you know, and they're always like, well, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. If you haven't heard it, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Really? That's why books have covers. That's like the point. That's the whole point of a cover, is you can walk into a bookstore and be like, yep, fuck your way to success, or whatever, you know? Like, has anybody ever gone into a bookstore and just been like, all right, I'm just going to grab random. Let's just see what happens. Take it home. Mein Kampf. Shit. All right. It's going to be a weird book club this week. I judge books by their covers all the time. It's how we get through life as a society. You got to size people up. I'll tell you about a time I've done it. I've judged books by their covers incorrectly. I was walking into a building one time, and as I was going in, I looked behind me, right? Grabbing the door, I look behind me, and there's an old man. He's like 1 billion years old. You ever see somebody so old, like, you can, like, hear their bones? You know? Like Biden old, like, ghostly old. He's from here, isn't he? That's so, I always say that. Didn't even realize where I was, but I believe it. That guy, he has the hollow eyes of a man who's seen too much. So I'm walking into this building, and I hold the door, and I look and I see this guy, and he's coming. I'm like, oh, I'm going to hold the door open for this guy. And he's moving so slow. He's got his cane, and he's going so slow. He's taking so long to get to me. A thought popped in my head. I was like, man, Kev, I hope you're not holding the door open for some old racist. You know? There's a good chance, given his age and when he grew up, that he has probably yelled the N-word out a bus window, or at least thought it today getting a coffee. Like, and then I'm like, Kevin, don't be like that. Don't be ageist. There are progressives at any point in history. You don't know this man's life. Don't put him in a box like that. And then he got to me. This is true. He got to me and he goes, I don't need you to hold the door open for me. I'm no woman sexist. Close. That's close. Then I kicked his cane out from under him. I was like, you fight like a girl, and I kicked his ass. That's what I did. That's how I give back. Because, like, you want to do nice things, you know? Like, you want to do nice things for nice people. You don't do nice things for bad people. You don't want to, like, be the guy that helped the Oklahoma City bomber parallel park that truck. You don't want to be that guy. Some dude was there, like, back it up, bud, back it up. Boop, boop. There you go, you're in. Wow, right in front of the federal building. It's a great spot. You know, you don't want to be that guy. Let's shift gears. Let's lighten it up. I don't drink anymore. I'm 2.5 years sober. And thank you. I'm a hero. I mean, I still smoke weed. I'm cool. I'm not cool. I'm not annoying about it. But it looks tempting. You know, it looks fun, especially the way it's like advertised and stuff. I gotta remind myself, Kev, wasn't always that fun, because you see it on TV. These commercials were like, I don't know if they still do. There used to be these commercials with like Corona, where somebody would crack open a Corona, and wherever they are gets magically turned into like a beach party. Right? Remember these? Which looks great, but would be annoying in real life. Like, you come home from work, you hate your boss, you just want to turn your brain off, and oh, now I gotta clean up sand. Boo. This sucks. I just wanted to watch Squid Game, and now I gotta hang out with Pitbull. You know? I just think all beer should be advertised like that, but realistically, like, maybe cracking open a Corona is like being magically whisked away to a beach party, sure. But if I crack open a Natty Light, I should be magically whisked away to a custody hearing, right? Yeah, you get it. You got kids you haven't seen in a while? success in life, like so much success is like the hang. You gotta work smart. If you want to get ahead in your life, they lie to you when you're a kid. They're like, you want to make it in this world? You got to show up early, you got to stay late, you got to work your fingers to the bone. That's not how you get ahead in life. The way you get ahead in life is you go to happy hour with the boss. That's what you do. You go out drinking with the boss, you do some shots, right? I'll have what he's having, right? You know, then you get in his car and he hits a kid, and you're like, I'm getting a promotion because I can keep a secret. Good. I like the people that laughed at that are correct. Okay? You're my people, you're sick. I don't know if I'm a smart man. I didn't get your name, bud. What was your name?
John.
John, you a smart guy? I don't know. Great fucking answer. Because if you're like, yeah, you're an asshole, we all hate you. If you're like, no. We're like, yeah, we see the railroad spike sticking out your head. I don't know, it's great, it's humble. I don't know if I am, man, I want to be, but I ask a lot of dumb questions. Do you ever do this? Whenever I have to Google a dumb question, I do it in incognito mode. You ever do that? You don't? You just raw dog Google. I love that. That's great, man. I do incognito for everything. I'm terrified. I'm gonna hand my phone to my friend one day. They're gonna type in the letter D and do plants have feelings? It's gonna pop up. I'm gonna have to explain myself. I don't want to do that. That's a real thing I Googled. Do plants have feelings? I don't know. Every time I talk about this, there's one person who's like, they actually do. Do you sing to your plants? No, you don't. You don't. They have feelings, but you don't give a shit about them. You let them run dry. That's funny. Are you not knowing that your plant, believing that your plants have feelings like that? Does that affect how you take care of your plants at all?
No, I mean, I don't sing to people, so I'm not going to sing to plants.
Attaboy. He doesn't sing to people, he's not going to sing to plants. That's great. Well, it's so funny you mentioned that, actually. We all brought you here for a reason. Turn the lights up. Turn the lights up. It's karaoke night at the Nerd Pavilion, and we're going to... That's a real thing I Google. I Googled, do plants have feelings? I've also Googled, do dogs think and barks? You know? I don't know. Is it their own internal monologue? Are they thinking woof woof? Or is it, they see a squirrel and they're like, woof woof, squirrel. I don't know.
No, they think in English, but they can't say those words, right? It just comes out.
You have crazy theories. Does anybody hear what you just said? So there's a plant guy. There's people that they can't even. The plant guy goes, dogs actually think in English, they just can't communicate it. What? And then he said some crazy stuff about Palestine I will not repeat. You make me sick. I also Googled, this is true, am I autistic? Yeah. I was at a house party. I took an edible. I was terrified, avoiding eye contact with everybody, sitting in the corner, alone, naked and afraid. I was like, oh man, if I was autistic, nobody would tell me. I gotta figure this out. I don't know why. I was like, I should find this out.
My friends told me I'm autistic.
Oh, I believe it. You just yelled. just offered up that for. No, I believe that. Thank you, Bella. Yeah. That's so funny. What's your name?
Right?
Ray. You're perfect just the way you are. Don't change. Don't you change. That's the thing. Autistic people love to tell you. They love to tell you. Yeah, officially diagnosed or okay. Not like on social media,
No,
like
like I've
self-diagnosed.
been diagnosed by like
5 different doctors, great, because you wanted to get a second opinion, but then you're like, I keep yelling at comedy shows. I gotta get a third opinion, and a fourth, and maybe a fifth opinion. Because I'm... Beautiful. You're perfect. You're perfect. I like your sweater. Unrelated, but I like your sweater. So I'm at this party, Ray, and I was like, I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna Google, am I autistic? And I know you know. You don't have to yell, but did you all know? There's a test you can take online. I thought you'd have to go to 5 doctors, but you can take a test online to find out if you're autistic. And I'll tell you the answer. If you're curious, the answer to the question, am I autistic, is behind a paywall. I don't know. Ray, all I do know is that TikTok has been recommending a lot of videos where a hydraulic press smashes things. That's not a good sign, right? Whoa! Sorry, the robot got mad at me. Not Ray. Okay. She laughed. You're my favorite, dude. You're so... It's perfect. I'll tell you this. I'm the perfect height. I am 5'11". Somebody was like, 5'11" is perfect height because I've always been tall enough where I was never bullied for being short, but I've always been short enough where, like, short kings stand up for me like I'm one of them, and it's great. I was hanging out with 2 friends, one of them 6'3", disgusting. Ladies, yuck, right? No? Dude, I see your head. How tall are you, dude? Yeah, you. How tall are you? My fucking man. That's what's up, dude. Red shirt, how tall are you? 5'11", let's go! Let's go! My dude? 5'11". 5'11".
My license says 6 foot.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Look out, ladies, we're out tonight. Joe Rogan fan, how tall are you?
5'11".
Fuck yeah! You can't stop us! Is anybody here taller than 5'11"? Yeah? How tall are you? You're a bitch, dude. Fuck you. 6'1". Dude, I would've kicked your ass, dude. It's 5'11" night at the pinball. That's what I've been doing, boys. I've been bullying tall guys. It's awesome. It's been great. It's been good. I highly recommend it. And I'm gonna fucking see you in the parking lot later. Here's why I bring it up, because I think short guys always get a bad rap, you know? I've seen on Tinder and stuff, girls being like, please be at least 6 feet. I'd never date a man under 6 feet. Really? Because you all have celebrity crushes, and they're all tiny. Right? Whenever you hear about somebody meeting a celebrity, the first thing out of their mouth is, I thought they'd be taller. Every leading man is short. I've compiled a list, conveniently. So Hollywood's leading men and their heights. Okay? This is true. Tom Cruise, 5'7". Robert Downey Jr., 5'8". Daniel Radcliffe, 5'5". Yeah. You know who's 5'11"? George Clooney. You know who else is 5'11"? Brad Pitt. Yeah. George H.W. Bush, hotties. All of us. Tall men have no skills. You're useless. Sorry, fellas. Can't do shit. Okay? You're not welcome in the arts. There's a couple. I have a list of tall celebrities. I'll read it to you. Here we go. Frankenstein. So, I've been doing a comedy for a while. I used to wait tables. I remember one of the last shifts I worked, I waited on this guy. He was eating alone. And when he left, I went to go grab his receipt, and on the back of his receipt, he wrote me a little note. It said, "Are you into dudes? Call me." And I was offended, Delaware. I was. I don't want to fuck a dude. I'll say it. Sorry. I don't want to fuck a dude. I want to fuck a man. You know what I'm saying? A man with his shit together, okay? You can applaud that. Sure, I've never been with a man, but my first time out, I'm allowed to have standards. I'm not gonna fuck some loser dude, some guy who says things like, "Cash is king," you know, I'm not, no. Mm-mm. I'm gonna go home with some piece of shit dude. What do you think I am, my girlfriend? Yuck. That's her job. Oh, I'm the dude in this joke. I'm the piece of shit dude. I do have a girlfriend. The subject of kids has come up. I don't think I want them. I don't know. I get it. Some people really love having kids. And they always try to convince you to have kids. And they always try to convince you to have kids with the same argument. They're always like, "Oh, Kevin, the love you feel is unlike the love you've ever felt before." And I'm like, really? Love? That's it? That's what you're selling me on? Love? I'm good on love. I know love. I've done Molly. Okay? There's no way the love you feel for your kid beats when I'm on Molly and I meet another Kevin. No way. Or when I meet 5 men the same height as me. Okay? There's no way. A lot of love in here tonight. Okay, here's how I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give you guys a little multiple choice. Do you want to hear a joke about my appearance, or do you want to hear a joke about it's dark? Do you guys want to hear a dark joke? Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. I will start this off with a question. Does anybody here know a guy? Like, have that person in their life who's like, "Hey, don't take care of that parking ticket. I know a guy." And then it comes back way worse, like a DUI, because we had to use their friend who's like kind of a lawyer, mostly a juggalo. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I see you. Whoop, whoop, right? Whoop, whoop. Come on, fam. I'll do the other joke at any moment if you guys... I ask you a simple question. There's one juggalo here. I'm doing it for them. If you don't want to hear... You know what I mean? Do we not have scumbags in our life who's trying to always hook us up with, like, shit, like a TV that fell off of a truck? Right, okay.
Delaware, not Jersey.
It's Delaware, not Jersey. Classist. I don't live in Jersey. I don't give a shit. You're probably right. Fuck Jersey, I guess. Is that the state that we hate in this state? Fuck Jersey? So do you know anybody from New Jersey? Okay. So I know a guy that knows a guy for every situation, and that's my brother, Patrick. And it's because of Patrick, I don't know where my father is buried. He's dead, by the way. Don't freak out. I'm not gonna throw a shovel to the juggalo and be like, "We gotta find him." I don't think you guys are gonna like this, so I am so close to bailing. Here's what happened. My dad died. We didn't have any money when he died, so, but my brother knew a guy at the cemetery who could dig us a hole for free, so we went that route. This is true. I'm not New Jersey trash, but I am Missouri white trash. I'm from Midwestern, okay? And when I tell people that, they're always shocked. They're always like, oh, that is disrespectful to the deceased. I can't believe. And it's like, you didn't know my father. He loved a deal, okay? Okay, we're back. Okay, good. It was a beautiful service, okay? Just my mom, my brother, a nervous groundskeeper checking his watch. It was fine. So, what's crazy, it wasn't a very big hole because he was cremated and we buried the ashes, which is a weird choice because I thought the whole fun of cremation was like you go on a road trip and you throw it into the ocean or whatever, but he was like, if my body isn't whole, I won't get into heaven, which is strange because it's ashes. Like, you've all knocked over an ashtray. Like, if you get like it's impossible to get I don't know. It doesn't, like, one burnt up eyebrow doesn't make it and it's damnation. All right, I guess, but we'll do what you want. So we did that. Here's what's weird about him being cremated. My dad died. We're gonna get darker, okay, gang? Strap in. I will fucking bail on you like that, all right? Listen. It's weird that he was cremated because of how he died. My dad died of cirrhosis, okay? He was an alcoholic, okay? Or as I like to call it, an Irish goodbye. And that's a perfect joke. That is perfect. Don't tell me this is sad. You know what I had to do to write this joke? I had to kill my dad, okay? No. So you're being really disrespectful, actually. It's on you. He hated to drink. I was like, I want to be a comic. And every morning in his coffee, and I drop her a whiskey. Don't come at me. Okay. So, he wanted to be cremated, which is a weird choice for an alcoholic, because he was like 90 proof when he died. And that's dangerous. That's just putting us, I wouldn't even invite him to a barbecue. I'm like, you're going to kill us. Are you kidding me? You want to save some money on a funeral, Pops? How about instead of a cremation, I stick a rag in your mouth, light it on fire, throw you into a riot? You are a walking Molotov cocktail. What are you doing? He was also an organ donor, which is a weird choice for an alcoholic. Like, there's anything good left? Like, what? Or maybe he was hoping everything would be, like, pickled and preserved when they cut him open. Yeah, some of you paying attention. That's the sound an alcoholic makes when you cut him open. Cracking open a tall boy after a long day at the mill, all right? Right, Juggalo? We did. We took what was good, and the company that handled all that stuff, they sent me a bracelet, a little rubber bracelet. It said, "Donate Life." I used to wear it around and think of the old man. My brother got his Rolex. I feel like I was kind of screwed on that deal. But that's fine, because some kid in Florida got his liver. So fuck him, right? Fuck that kid. Guys, are you ready for more show? Huh? You guys. What did I tell you at the beginning? The energy you give us is the energy that we give you. So I want you to go wild for your next comic, okay? He's a local boy. He's the reason we're all here. He's been on Live at Gotham. Start clapping right now, big and loud, for Daniel Crowe!
Hello, everybody. I just want to say up top that it is so cool to be here performing with, let's be honest, the least necessary microphone of all time. It's not that big of a space, you guys. If I take this thing away, I feel like it's pretty much the same volume. We'll keep using it though, it's professional. Hey, this is my birthday, everybody. Thanks, thank you so much, yeah. Thank you, yeah, I turned 32. Yeah, I had a surprise party. I mean, I knew there was going to be a party. I was just surprised that anybody bothered to come. And both the people that came were surprised I was only turning 32. I was like, Mom, Dad, you know how old I am. 32 is a weird age. It's not old, but it is the sort of age where you used to watch your parents get older. I don't like that. Like just the other day, I found out that my dad started wearing diapers. Yeah, he's not incontinent. He's just being more open about his fetishes, which is much worse. gross joke, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't feel good telling that in front of Scooby-Doo. Shouldn't have to hear that. I'm shocked at the range of things that get pinball machines. Children's cartoons and then contract killers. Whatever. This is like a character I've been working on. This is my impression of an Italian guy that's really into BDSM, okay? Alright, here we go. Actually, the S&M stands for spaghetti and meatballs. Alright, that's really stupid. Can I try that again? Alright. Actually, the S&M stands for Super Mario. One more. Actually, the S&M stands for San Marino. And I know before any of you say anything, I'm aware that San Marino is an independent nation whose borders are located entirely within that of Italy. I know that because every show some fucking guy shouts it out. Every fucking show. Some guy who's like, San Marino's an independent nation located entirely within the borders of Italy. And some other guy will chime in and be like, you fucking idiot, the term for that is enclave. And some other guy will chime in and be like, did you know Italy's the only country with 2 enclaves located within its borders, as it has both San Marino and Vatican City? And some other guy chimes in, you fucking dunce, there's also South Africa. They have Lesotho and Eswatini. Some other guy chimes in, he's like, no, you're the fucking idiot. Eswatini's not a true enclave, as a tiny sliver of it borders the south of Mozambique. In the middle of my joke. In the middle of my joke, you activate Guns N' Roses Pinball. In the middle of my great Italian BDSM joke, you go and do this shit to me?
It's that one.
It's that one?
It's that one.
Look, it's funnier if it's Guns N' Roses. Can we pretend it's Guns N' Roses? Because if you hadn't corrected me, I was going to be like, welcome to the jungle, bitch, but you ruined that. What is it, Comet? Well, play it. Yeah, okay. No, keep going. It's better than my jokes. Is it just the oh yeah.
It wasn't me. He did it. I thought I did it somehow.
You did, you turned it on.
Oh, he did.
He turned it off. Well, you turned it on. What the fuck is your problem? Hey, you be mean to this nice guy? Did you turn it on because you didn't like the joke? Or you wanted to play, or what? It's a ghost machine? I'm gonna be honest, I can't really finish that joke I was in the middle of. I've lost a lot of momentum. Do you remember where I was in the joke? Yeah, okay. And then some other guy chimes in, he's like, you fucking idiot. Eswatini's not a true enclave. It's a tiny border of it, sliver of it borders the south of Mozambique. And then I chime in and I go, this is my impression of a guy from Eswatini that's really into BDSM. Actually, the S&M stands for South Mozambique. Yeah, the joke's way better when it doesn't get interrupted. You're going to have to take my word for it. All right, this is the opportunity for anyone else that wants to turn on a machine to do that. Before I move on to the next joke. Kids today, they got it too easy. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, yeah. They got it way too easy, yeah. Yeah, back in my day, I used to walk uphill, an hour, both ways, in the snow, just to get to school, okay? Yeah. That's how committed I was. The bullying fucking nerds, am I right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't last very long as a teacher. Alright, I like you guys. Because you also hate those little shits. You guys want to learn a fun fact about me?
Yeah.
Cool, alright. Fun fact about me is that I am asexual. Thanks, you don't need to applaud, but it is a hate crime if you don't. Asexual, for those of you unaware, you're not straight, you're not gay, you're just nothing. That's fine, you guys don't know what to make of it. Like, you never met an asexual person before, you don't have any, like, asexual stereotypes to fall back on like you might with gay people or something. Like, there's a stereotypical gay voice, you guys know that, right? Did you also know there's a stereotypical asexual voice? I'll do it for you now. It sounds like this. Hello, one adult for The Incredibles 2, please. It's all kinds of weird questions people have when they find out I'm asexual. They'll be like, oh, Daniel, you're asexual, but do you ever look at porn? I'll be like, yeah, sometimes, but just because I like seeing people that are bigger disappointments to their parents than I am. I feel like some of you have tensed up at the asexual material. Not sure why. I don't know if you just think I'm really weird, or if you all really wanted to fuck me and now you're disappointed. But I think I know now, am I right? So, ooh, you've all played right into my hands. No, all kinds of weird situations being asexual. Sometimes I'll go out in public with one of my guy friends. He'll see like a pretty girl and he'll turn to watch her walk away. And then I'll instinctively turn to see what my friend is looking at, but I won't have any idea. I'll just have to guess. We'll turn back around. He'll be like, man, did you see that? Did you see that, bitch? I'll just have to be like, yeah. That was a super cute Labradoodle, dude. That's what we were looking at, right? I really appreciate you guys being so nice during this bit, because I'm trying to get like more representation for asexual people in the media. I actually just wrote a script for the first ever asexual rom-com. Yeah. I showed it to a friend. He read it, and he was like, wow, Daniel, this is just RoboCop. I was like, yeah, isn't it romantic how much RoboCop loves the citizens of Detroit? I really do appreciate you laughing along to these asexual jokes, because it's a little harder to be an asexual comic than it is to be a regular comic, right? Regular comic, they can just do some sex joke, point at some guy in the crowd, be like, yeah, this guy knows what I'm talking about. Everybody loses their mind. I can't do that though, right? Because I don't have any sex jokes. Because I'm not having any sex. Yeah, this guy knows what I'm talking about. What's oh shit! Yeah! I'm mean now! What are you gonna do about it? I'm a bad boy, huh? Send your strongest representative up here to fight me right fucking now. I'm all worked up. I'll fight all of you. Let's do this. Bad boy, 100% anarchist, okay? You don't believe me? It's true. I'm an anarchist. I piss on the flag every day. I do. I do it in public. People don't even try and stop me, okay? I do it in front of families. They don't care. You don't believe me? You don't think I piss on the flag every day? Come down to the public pool. See me in my American flag swim trunks. It's a loophole in the flag code. They cannot stop you. I don't piss on the flag. I'm sorry. It's so good. I actually just did a show in Alaska on a military base for the troops, so you can applaud for that. I'm a hero. I had never done a show on a military base before, and I had to fill out like a form for a background check, which was weird, because one of the questions on the form was, are you now, or have you ever been in Al-Qaeda. And for a minute I was like, shit, have I? I gotta be honest, even if I was in Al-Qaeda, I think I'd still check no. Pretty sure that's one of the things they teach you in Al-Qaeda, is discretion. I don't think they've ever caught anyone with a simple yes or no checkbox. And even if I was in Al-Qaeda, what a terrible plan to invade the least important military base in Alaska by first doing 10 years of open mics and just hoping for the best. Anybody here in Al-Qaeda? Anybody? No one wants to jihad? That's fine, you don't have to jihad. It's not a big deal. It's whatever, dude. I don't care. No, I'm almost done. With my set, I'm not going to kill myself. It's ambiguous, I'm sorry. Like, there's a reason not a lot of comedy shows are on the second floor. This is an outlier. Your average comedy show, that's in the basement. Just for safety reasons. What's your favorite business? Yep. Great, that's been a lot of help. Thank you very much. I'll give you a minute. Amazon, great answer. Okay. Do you have one or? Amazon. All right, cool. I've never had anyone fail to think of a business. You seem like a nice guy, but you seem like you'd be fucking dog shit at Family Feud. He's actually really good at Family Feud? I don't believe you. I gave him 30 seconds to think of any business, and he had a stroke. Okay. Amazon, that's a perfectly fine business. It's not my favorite business, though. My favorite business is Lazy Boy. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's the only business whose name is a direct insult to its clientele. How cool is that, you guys? You can just walk into a Lazy Boy store, immediately be greeted by some salesman who's just like, well, looks like we got ourselves a little Lazy Boy here, don't we? Ooh, you're looking like you might pay $1,000 to sit down, wouldn't you, Lazy Boy? I bet you would, because you're so lazy, but you don't have $1,000 because you don't have a fucking job because you're a little lazy boy, aren't you? Do they do that on Amazon? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Fuck, how we feeling, gang? We in it? Yes! Sorry for my slow walk up to the stage, gang. Let's just keep the energy moving. We got people shuffling around. I'm not even gonna wait for you. We're gonna get this fucking. You guys coming back? You promised me you're coming back. They hate me. Okay. Dad? Guys, it is time for your penultimate comedian. That means second to last. I got a word-a-day calendar recently. Okay, second to last comedian. He's an absolute delight. He tours all over the country. He's got a great podcast by the name of Let's Talk About Sets. And don't let it fool you. Unlike your last comedian, don't let his shirt trick you into thinking he's asexual. He is not. Start clapping right now for Jeff McBride.
Keep it going for everybody you've seen so far. Wow. Man, wow. The last 2 weeks have been wow, right? Yeah. Woo-wee. Man, my side You guys, if I don't smile. So, okay, for most of my adult life, I had no idea that I was giving off like premium grade A movie racist vibes. I had no idea. And then I found out through comedy, I found out in public on a roast battle that I lost. If you don't know, roast battles where comedians make fun of each other, it's a competition. My opponent said, Jeff McBride looks like he would kill it on the dating app, okay, KK Cupid. If you like Jeff, just swipe right. Yeah! Everybody laughed. And I'm up there, I don't see myself like that, right? So I'm in public, I'm playing it cool, inside I'm, oh. Alright, because here's the reality, alright? It's ironic. Ex-wife, black. Current wife and our son, black Hispanic. Mom, Jew. I look like I would hate everyone I love the most. Yeah, you know what I wish? I wish that I could just walk into a room full of people who aren't white and be like, I promise I'm one of the good ones. I'm not dumb, like I know that wouldn't work, it's not okay. That no one would be like, my man! You got this! Yeah, so alright. Sounds buggy. Okay, alright. Comedy. So now I know this about myself, and I try like way too hard sometimes. Like when I first got together with this wife, it's nothing wrong with a practice spouse. When I first got together with this one, like I said, she's Hispanic, and I made it a point. I was like, I'm gonna get to know her culture. I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna learn. I watched the movie Coco. I don't know if you've seen it. It's beautiful, right? It's a Pixar animated feature film. It's about the Day of the Dead. And it's Pixar, so I got emotional. Yeah? Some of you are nodding. The rest of you are sociopaths. It's Pixar. So I'm feeling it. I call her up, and I'm just like, baby, I just watched Coco, and I got to know your culture a little bit, and I'm excited to learn more. And she says, oh, honey, I love you. Thank you. I'm Dominican. The Day of the Dead's a Mexican holiday. Did you think that because we all speak Spanish, we just all celebrate the same holidays? Not when you say it in that tone. I don't. No. Family still makes fun of me about it. They still tease me. And and I know enough Spanish at this point now to know when I hear the word blanquito, it's not compliments coming out of their mouth. And the other day I was like, I heard them like mocking me, and finally I was like, you know what, honey, I feel fucking dumb, and I wouldn't feel this dumb if I'd met you on OKKK Cupid. All right? Yeah. When now I live in Washington Heights, Manhattan. Yes. Yeah. Places. And I live in Washington Heights. It's Little Dominican Republic. It is, it's a Dominican neighborhood, Dominican building, Dominican family. When I went to my first family dinner, it was 14 of them and MAGA Rally Mega Minds. MAGA Mind? So anyway, now I live there, and I have a kid, and we live in this building. It's like a small town, and I moved into the building where my wife grew up. She's a native New Yorker, and her mom lives on the 28th floor with her sister, and I live on the 12th floor, and they're like celebrities in this tiny little small town of a building, and I'm like their pet gringo. Yeah, it's fun. I love it. It's great, and we have a kid now, I will say this, we got pregnant like way faster than we meant to. Because I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do the apps. You know, I don't want to track temperature or anything. I wanted to take it slow and do it all natural. For the first month, we did strictly anal. And then she was like, baby, I don't know, this doesn't feel right. I was like, honey, you don't need to tell me we need to stop. My ass hurts. Yeah, I got really fucked hard in that joke. So, yeah, and we've got another one on the way now. It's pretty exciting, and yeah, thank you. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. No. We're not running out of people. It's fine. By the way, I had some friends came over to my house, and they're white couple, and they were having trouble conceiving, and that is hard. That is a really, really difficult thing. It hurts. And we were just talking about it, whatever. And they're doing that thing where they're just like, they're asking us about it, but they're asking us for like tips almost. And finally, I was like, hey, look, I can tell you what we did. All right. So what we did, one of you should be Hispanic. That's what we did. That was my strategy. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. Yeah, but I'm now reminded of all the things I forgot about the first pregnancy. Like, one of the things that I didn't, like, there are a lot of things that sort of hit me that I just didn't know. I was too ignorant. And, breastfeeding. In my mind, breastfeeding was this, like, sort of beautiful, idyllic thing between a mother and the child. And it's just, like, maybe there's, like, you can hear in the background this, like, right, soft lighting. And it wasn't like that at all, because the baby doesn't know about nipples. Like, it doesn't know where the nipple is, and it can't see either. Like, they can't see. They're like glassy-eyed, like the bulbous eyes. They're all there for the first few months. They're just like they're still mostly fetus. Actually, when it came out, I was like, baby, how did we make a pug? What? So but they don't know anything. So he's sitting there. My son is just like he's like clawing at her breasts, just like and we can barely breathe. He's slapping her tits, and I'm like, that used to be me. Yeah, and now my kid's 2. And he's like, now we're reading books to him. He'll like pile books on our laps. He'll come over, and it's so much fun. But I'm out doing stand up a lot, so I'm not there for a lot of the book reading, and my wife does most of it. And but I love it. I want to do it. And he'll bring it over, and I'm trying to be funny, and it'll be like, hungry caterpillar, right? And then I'll be like, hungry butterfly. And I had no idea that 2-year-olds could have a look of disgust. just disdain. He literally just grabbed the book and gave it to the mom instead. And that's the thing too, like the bond between the mother and the child is just so much stronger, especially at the beginning. Like, I remember, at first I was like, I'm going to be a pretty big deal to this little guy. Hell yeah. And then those first few months, they just forgot I existed. I felt like I was haunting my own house. It was like, ooh, boobs. Please. It's so weird. I just had no idea that he wouldn't care. He doesn't know about me, right? And I'm sitting there just like, hey man, like anything, like just look at me, either of you, like please. And I'm sitting there just like, look, I don't own this organization, but I'm an investor. All right, I was I planted the seed. You know, like you have a fiduciary responsibility to your shareholders to give a little bit of affection every now and then. All right. I like now she's in the first trimester now, so she's experiencing cravings again. It might be my favorite part. I love the cravings because, like, telling you what, the bar to be a good man is so low. Oh man, all I gotta do is wake up at 3 in the morning and be like, I'll get you saltines, baby. Because he gave them to her, and she's just like, if the craving is so strong, I gave her a cracker the other night that she needed. I went to a bodega and got her a cracker, gave it to her, and she was, oh, she's never been made that sound in sex. She's like, you don't understand. I don't understand. I've done a little bit of traveling. Actually I'll back up a little bit. Like, so I'm Jewish, I guess. Like I'm Jewish. Like I grew up in Montana. Perfect response. You guys nailed that. What is that? That's great. Like, okay, so Montana, if you don't know, is this huge, wide open place. Like, almost nobody lives there. The state abbreviation is MT. Okay, everybody got it? Who's gonna get it? Good, great. Somebody explain it to your neighbor. They are explaining it. No, man, I grew up in Montana, and I don't know if you know, there's not a lot of Jews in Montana. And so I think if you know the rule, like, if your mom's a Jew, you're a Jew. Like that, I think it's always kosher if it comes out of a Jewish muffin oven. That's the rule. You have not smiled once, lady. That's a fun joke. Come with me. So anyway, so I'm Jewish, but like I didn't grow up with any of the religion. I didn't grow up with any of the practices. But I was excited to meet others of the tribe when I moved to Jew York City. There's so many Jews, and I remember I was talking to a woman. I was like, oh, I'm a Jew, and she was like, no, you're not. What do you mean? Well, you don't believe in Judaism, and you didn't grow up in it, so, I mean, at most, maybe you're like a cultural Joe. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't think I could have used that as a defense in Nazi Germany. I couldn't have been like, guys, funny story. I'm not even a real Jew. I'm a cultural Jew. So, you guys seem busy. I'm gonna go. They wouldn't have been like, oh, well then why didn't you say so sooner? Oh, so embarrassing. Oh, Achtung, this Jew, cultural. Stop the train! Got to get you back your shoe shop and some of your relatives. We Germans are known for joking. Get in the train. By the way, I went to Germany. I traveled a bit. I went to Germany, and one of the things I was curious about is like, is that stereotype that they don't have a sense of humor true? And I found it to be not true. They do have a great sense of humor. It's just different. They're never sarcastic with strangers. They just don't do that, and so I'm sarcastic, and so they would just correct me, right? Like, because sarcasm, you're just like, well, you say something dumb, and then they're like, well, no, actually, let me help you out just a little bit. Like they just think you're stupid. And like one time I was in a hostel boat. It's a little tiny, it was a hostel on the Rhine River. It was a boat. It was a little boat bathroom, room for one person only, and I'm peeing. And this guy comes in right behind me. Like, I can feel his body heat. And I'm uncomfortable, and when I'm uncomfortable, I make jokes. So I was like, wanna help me aim, dude? Okay. Silence. A beat goes by. Finally, I hear behind me, oh, this is his sarcasm. So it's the pause that I like. Because he had to be going through the options. Does he need me to help in it? Seems to be doing fine. Oh! While I was in that hostel, I I was watching a movie that was a little weird to watch in Germany. I was watching the movie Inglourious Bastards. Yeah, okay. If you haven't seen it, the reason they're reacting like that is that it's a historical film. It's a period piece about the time when Brad Pitt won World War II. It's just killing Nazis. It's just the whole time. It's just Nazi killing. It's fun, and it's Quentin Tarantino. So, but I was like, it was weird, and I was thinking about it. I was ruminating, and it's just like, okay. And I'd made a friend in the hostel, so I was like, hey man, what does it feel like to see all these movies that come out of Hollywood every few years glorifying killing Nazis, killing Germans? What is that like for you? And he goes, we love them. You do? Yeah, Jeff, we don't like Nazis here. Oh, did you think that every German in Nazi Germany was a Nazi? I think I did. No, the Nazis were a small group of militaristic lunatics. They took over our country, these racist, crazy people, and then they took the world to war. When the Allies came, they liberated Germany from the Nazis. That's how we see it. Whoa! I don't think anybody in America sees it like that. I think I get it. I don't think that you do. I'm afraid you might very soon. And don't expect the world to return the favor. All of you are armed. Have a nice break! Okay. Stop it. I love that joke. I told it in every single demographic all over America. I love that joke. And here's why. Because some places people are like, oh, I agree with that joke. And other places people are like, I disagree with that joke. And I don't give a shit. Because it's a joke. Nothing I say up here matters. This is recreational thinking at most. I'll tell you a secret. I'm not running for office. Welcome. And neither is Dave Chappelle. I'm just saying that I don't understand why we're holding our entertainers to a standard that we do not hold our elected officials to. But I get it. I understand that, like, if I've been an audience member, I've been pissed off. I've folded my arms, crossed my arms like her. I love you. I've been there, and I've been mad. And I understand what it's like to be pissed off. And here's my olive branch to every audience anywhere. If you're at a comedy show and you hear something that upsets you, here's what you can do. Just after the show, write your congressman. It will do every bit as much good. I promise. Yeah, man, this was crazy for me. Like, it's what's happening right now is super personal. My family's a family of immigrants. Now, that side. I'm the other side that came over on the Mayflower and subjugated and killed everybody for generations. But that, like, on my dad's side. The mom's side, she's a Jew, so it kind of fucked up there. But my Dominican side now, my chosen family, it's all immigrants, And there are a few that are undocumented so far, and they've worked hard to try to do it the right way, and they're trying to. But it's difficult because my wife, she's an anchor baby. You guys know what an anchor baby is? Some of you do. Okay, I'll explain. So when people are immigrating, an anchor baby is when a child is conceived in the bathroom on the plane on the way there. It's a mile-high baby. No, she's an anchor baby, so she was like protected by those rules, so the family got to stay together. And now I just hope she's protected because she got herself an anchor husband. It's personal. It hurts. And it's scary too because we had this other kid on the way. It was a very emotionally confusing day on election day because I woke up and I was devastated because my side didn't work out for us at all. And then an hour later I saw the heartbeat of my first child or my second child. Right. Pretty cool. And then after that, I was like, oh shit, I forgot that other thing. Right? So like, and it's horrifying to us because like I'm a parent now. It's my first selection cycle as a parent. I'm horrified because there's a chance if the other side has their way that at the end of 9 months we won't be able to get a last minute abortion. That's the way they talked about it, you guys. Like we were all just waiting to get one. Like we were all just like, they're going like hotcakes. We gotta stop them. They all want one. We gotta make a law. We gotta. You know, I was just like, the whole time I'm just like, that's not an activity. That's a predicament. That's a horrible thing that anybody could be faced with. That to be like, that's an awful, awful thing to be like, what do they think we're doing? Like, I just want the fun part, you know, the pregnancy. I just want to name it, have a crib, you know, the whole thing. And at the end, she's just pushing, just like that last push. Actually, I don't know if I'm ready for all this. Please. It's a predicament. It's like, I just don't think you need a law against something that no one wants to fucking do. Right? Like, you don't need, like, it's like, I saw a sign one time that was like, no diarrhea in the pool. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's planning for that. I swear to God, there are more people planning to have diarrhea in the pool than want a last-minute abortion, I swear. Yeah, I'll leave you with this thing. It's fun. So, like, you know, there's like all these. By the way, some of you are a little mad right now because I've been like a little political. I just want to say, like, it's okay. I understand you're sensitive in your ultimate victory. I get it.
Damn it, I thought that would be so funny.
All right, win you back. Nope. All right. So, say again. Blue State. This is Blue State. All right. Cool. Great. I feel much better. All right.
Someone's been on machines for you.
Yeah. So okay. So you know all these conspiracy theories out there. They're so much fun. I don't believe them, but they're so much fun. I love, like, you know, the flat earthers. You know what this? Yeah. These like dedicated, arrogant men. It's all men. It's no women. It's all men. Like, they're dedicated. They're just like you don't understand. Like, I saw one guy who's like one of those like YouTuber dudes, and he was holding a pump, and he was like, okay, so this is not to scale. His wife walked behind him and was like, Jesus Christ with this fucking bullshit. Like, watching him die inside. Do you know what they call us, by the way, those who believe in the globe? Globetards. We're globetards. My favorite one, though, is the moon. You know about the moon landing conspiracy? Yeah, so, okay, 1 out of 10 Americans, 35 million Americans think we did not go to the moon in the 1960s. Yeah, there are concerned citizens that are just like this. They're like, bro, the lighting from the sun on the lander, those photos are backlit, bro. There's no way. Like, are you a professional photographer or an astrophysicist? I'm Joe Rogan. I love that. The moon landing is so funny to me because, like, either way you slice it, they planned it out, right? Like either way you slice it, either it was on the soundstage and it was script, right? The conspiracy, or they were on the moon and they planned it. They didn't want him to go to all that trouble just to get up there and have him wing it. Just get up there, Houston. Fuck me. Wow. You gotta try this. No. They planned it out. I'm just saying, if the government faked the most famous event of all of human history, and they did it on a sound stage, and Stanley Kubrick was involved, and then that one line, right? That line, you know, like one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. It was supposed to be one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. If they went to all that trouble, and he got all the way up there, and then he flubbed his most famous line. But if it was on a soundstage, they would have done another take. Maybe he was on the moon. Maybe he was terrified, right? Maybe they don't even let the astronauts launch the rockets themselves. there's a control tower so they can't chicken out. 3, 2, 1. 1. Yeah, these blew up a lot. And you know he had the whole world was watching. Like the entire world is like watching this globally televised event. So you know he had to be practicing his line the whole way up too. Just one small step for a man. Who's got this? Neil's got this. And he gets there to the moon. Exiting lander now. One small step for man. One giant leap for mankind. Thanks everybody, I'm Devin Bragg. You guys have been so much fun.
Fuck yeah, gang. We still feeling it or what, folks? Do me a favor, give up for everybody you've seen so far. Give it up for those 2 guys that never came back, and I'm going to be thinking about it while I lay in bed at night. Are you ready for your headliner? Okay, I told you that's fine. You can half-ass it with me, but when he gets up here, I want to hear everything you've got. Can you do that for me? Yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic, gang. Strap in. We got your last comic, your headliner of the evening. You've seen him on Netflix. Start clapping right now for Sharif Johnson.
Y'all gotta act like y'all know it, nigga. Y'all better clap it up, goddammit. Y'all better stop playing with me, white people in Delaware. I'm not playing with you motherfuckers. I'm not. This is a different type of show. I'm gonna let you niggas know right now. And I see all you black people on the exit and shit scared. I see. I don't trust them neither. No, I'm just kidding. I like this crowd. This is a Price is Right crowd. I like this shit. Niggas look like you can guess shit in here. I like this right here, man. First off, give it up for all the comedians y'all saw, man. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. What's up? Give it up for your host too, man. He did a great job. And shout out to, what's your Chad? Is it Chad? You're the president of this right here? The president of the Pinball Club? Give it up. Hey, white people just want to be the president of anything. I'm the president! This looked like where they kidnap kids and tell them. Look, she trapped in! Look, how the fuck did you get out? Chad, what the fuck? Chad. What's on her back? I see some green shit hitting me. Oh! Look, a white woman gotta save her. What kind of fucking movie? I'll save you. I'll save you. What the fuck is going on up here? Black people, y'all ever see some shit like this? Anyway, I have never seen this many pinball machines in my life. And this is a non-profit, right? It's not, I'm telling you. Black non-profits don't look like this. Shit don't look like this. This is different, man. This is very, very different for me. I've never been in no shit like this. But I'm happy to be here, people. I'm happy. Delaware, y'all are fun, man. I like this state. It's more diverse than I thought it was. This like I think this is my first and second time in Delaware. Yeah, it's a little. I'm seeing more black people, so that's cool. What the fuck is your? Yo, she just scared the shit out of me, yo. What the fuck is going on, man? What? for? What's happening? You just do this shit? Moving on. That's how black people ask you questions. I don't even want to know the answer to that shit. What the fuck going on over there? But you just stay happy. What is your name? Envy. You can't make this shit up. Your name is Envy? Yeah, I'm done with this shit right now. I'm done, Envy. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's crazy because you got the thing that's smiling, so I don't know if you got a straight face. What is it?
What do you think?
I think we're gonna have to fight, Envy. What the fuck going on? The fuck? When I'm scared, I fight. I'm gonna let you know now. I'm not running. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. That's what's up, man. Well, thank you, Envy, for whatever you're doing. Now you're laughing. I like it. Okay, cool. This is cool, man. Weird, but cool. Okay, let's figure out what's going on in this motherfucker. What happens in Delaware? What goes on?
What did Delaware?
What happened?
What did Delaware?
Even Envy said. And I'm gonna let you get your shit off. Go ahead. What you said? What did Delaware?
Yeah, she wore a New Jersey.
I'm gonna fuck your little white ass up. I'm gonna tell you right now. Fuck this little white girl up. I'm from New Jersey, so all y'all New Jersey hate, fuck y'all. Man, don't hit me with my shit. What's wrong with you? Envy. Yo, I'm about to bring Envy to the hood. I'm gonna have the whole hood scared. Don't say nothing, Envy. Where my money, nigga? Oh my God, I'm having too much fun. This is cool. I like this a lot, man. This crowd. It seemed like a lot of relationships and stuff in this crowd. How many people in relationships here? Seemed like a couple of You raise your... That's a white girl with box braids?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what the fuck is going on in Delaware? What the fuck is going on? Oh, shit. Y'all got ghetto white girls. I like this shit. She got box. Where'd you get the Africans braided your shit? What happened?
Oh, my girl Maine braided it.
Maine?
Maine.
Well, does she know Envy? I got a feeling she braids shit up too. Your girl Maine?
Maine, yeah, she's your Maine, right?
She Maine? She tight. Your shit tight. Your shit tight.
Like a Maine, like a horse has a mane. You know the hair?
I don't know why you Delaware people are doing this play on words with me. All you motherfuckers are poets here. What did Delaware? A Maine. What the fuck is going on in this room, man? I can't get out this room, so please stop fucking with me. You gotta start right here? Yeah, fuck y'all, man. I'm just gonna go ahead. I don't even give a fuck no more. They got weird people in this fucking oh, shit. This shit is funny, man. Oh my God. So, what?
Keep going.
Fuck it. Let me get straight to the business. My name is Shhhh Johnson, people. Going through a weird time right now. Give it up for Chad. Come on, man. Can open a pinball machine, but not to do it. This shit is crazy. I'm not making this shit up. Y'all really comfortable in this? This is why white people die. I'm telling you right now. Y'all set yourself up for shit like this and think nothing's happening. wrong here? It's fucking cameras and pinball machines. Something's off. My name is Sharif, though. I'm going through a weird time right now, man. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Y'all feel like family, so I can keep it real with y'all, right?
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Okay. I'm going through a weird time right now, right? I got a baby mother, right? And she has a new man. She got a new husband. I know. It's weird for me right now. Cause I like that nigga better than I like her. It's weird shit. That's white people shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how y'all be mixing shit. Like, black people don't do that, but I like this dude, man, and it's weird for me because I'm a man, bro. And it killed my pride that I slipped up and told him I love him. And he said it back. And nobody said no Diddy, so it's like weird. It's weird right now. Because I like this dude, man. He's a good dude. You know what I mean? And if you good to my son, you good to me. There's no hate here. You know what I'm saying? Take a village. He's a good dude, man. So he bought my son all type of things. Yo, me and my son been finessing him for the last year. That's right. Me and my son got a new PS5. Courtesy of my stepbrother. Oh, we family now, bro. I love you. That's right. My baby mother be hating. That ain't your brother. Yes, it is. I remember one time they was going through an argument. She was like, we about to break up. I was like, no the fuck y'all not. You ain't breaking up with my brother. His name Mario. I told my baby mother call me Luigi. And together we the Smash Brothers. You got an evil laugh, black man. Even Envy looked back. So true, man. Mario cool as hell, man. Cool as hell. Speaking of that, no Diddy thing, man. It's a terrible time for the black community, man. Terrible time. Did he do it? Hell yeah. That nigga did it, man. Listen, if you find, I was arguing like, nah, they trying to set another mogul up, another black mogul. And then it came out, we found 1,000 bottles of baby oil. I said, he did it. You did it, man. The average human only goes through one bottle in a lifetime. What you need with 1,000 bottles for? Even Costco was like, yeah, we ain't got shit to do. We don't know what's going on over there. So much going on in the news and stuff, man. Even with like the election. This is a blue state, they said, right? Yeah, blue state, yeah. Yeah, man, that's wild, man. The Kamala, man. I wanted her to win, I'm not gonna lie. But from being honest, man, who we really wanted was Michelle Obama. It's the truth. We did. But, you know, when you can't get Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, we'll fuck with her too. Fuck it. Kelly bad. She looked good too, but we wanted her, man. But it's wild, even with the whole, I can't even believe this guy won saying that, like, they're killing the dogs. The very bad people, they're killing the dogs. Oh, they're eating the dogs. They're eating. See the goofy shit that's going on. They're eating the dogs. What is going on, man? And I'm gonna tell you this, man. Some white people didn't know this, man. But that whole Trump shoot. This is something funny I learned. I knew he was gonna win. This is when I knew he was gonna win. This is a fun fact if you don't know this. Every president who's been attempted to be assassinated, when they don't kill him, is an automatic win, 100%. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it was fake. was a setup. I'm glad y'all educated white people in here. Because white people, no, it was not a setup. He was bleeding. Listen, I'm from the hood, right? I'm not proud to know a few people who got shot. But I know a couple niggas. Not one of them after getting shot ever popped up and did this. Not one. Not one. Not one of them ever. I was like, that was fake. So fake, man. Can't believe that went through. You look like you're mad that I'm talking about Trump. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're not? Not at all? You good? Okay, all right, cool. Just checking the temperature, that's all. Because this door don't open, so I got I gotta check the temperature. We all close. Was there anybody sitting here? No. Nobody? So what the fuck we doing this for, man? This is the front row. Hold on, I'm sorry. Listen, I don't do horror movies, so I don't like when shit be moving. Without my permission. Okay. This is cool. This feels better, right? Excluded. You look like you wanted the chair there. Keep them away from me. Personal boundaries. They squeezed you right in this corner too. They fuck them. Fuck them for sitting you in this corner too.
No one puts baby in the corner.
You put the baby in the corner? What baby? That motherfucker ate the baby. What baby formula is that? Similac 2.0. Oh God, he's getting personal. I love it too. You gotta see, it's so funny to do this thing called comedy because you can see people start back like that. And then when I get like that, they're like, oh, what's coming? I love making white people do that. This is what Martin Luther King died for. Yeah, for me to fuck with y'all because I'm not changing shit. What's up, Straw Hat? How you feeling? Never mind. Yeah, right here, John Cena. I'm looking at you. It's John Cena standing right there. How you feel? How you feeling, man? You got the straw hat on, so I'm just trying to figure it out.
I'm Eli Yoder.
Never mind. Chad, what are you allowing in this room? How do you join this shit? What did you say? I'm sorry, bro. I did not catch that shit.
I'm Eli Yoder.
Eli Yoder?
I'm the Amish shoe.
Oh, you're Amish. Well, why the fuck you around this technology? Think I don't know Amish. Like black people don't watch Netflix. I've seen this shit. I'm Amish. Oh my God, bro. That's cool, man. I'm not Amish. I'm not Arabic either. Most people think because of my name, Sharif, I'm Arabic. I'm black as fuck. Believe that. My dad just been to jail a few times. That's all. Certain shit come home with you. That's all. It's fact. It's fact. I come from a different type of family, man. Like, you don't realize how different your family is until you go over a normal kid's house. Yeah, that's when you realize, like, we all ain't the same like that. Like, you be like, wait a minute, y'all don't hide drugs in y'all fish tank? Y'all got real fish? Oh. Damn, my family's different. It's true, my family's different, yo. You don't realize, like, I got a sister. My sister name is Kiki, right? Kiki, yeah, Kiki is wild, though. Wow, she's a crip, right? She's a gamer. Y'all know what that is, white people? Some of you are like, I don't know what a crick is. If you don't know what it is, it's the Democratic Party for the Lord. It's Kamala with a C, that's all it is. That's all it is. My sister's wow, bro. Kiki, wow. Like, it's she got like blue hair, blue eyebrows. Yeah, wow. Like, she took the Facebook. Y'all ever seen the Grand Theft Auto game? She took that video game, right? The cover. Took all the characters off it. And she put herself in the middle of it, holding a legal gun. And it's her Facebook profile picture. Kiki, right. That's what I said. Kiki! So you better take that shit off. You ain't gonna get no job. She said, I got it on LinkedIn too, cuz. They not like us. Little white people, this is the blackest y'all will ever get close to some shit. I'm telling you, some of you I could tell. And this guy, how long you guys been together? You've been married for a while. No, y'all got in an argument before you got here. Got her! I'm telling you, man, I may not read books, but people, spot on.
5 months.
5 months and never been in an argument?
We've been married 5 months.
Oh, you've been married 5 months. Okay, clap it up for them. Okay, that's beautiful. 5 months from now, you in trouble. No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. Fine. I'm not gonna mess with that. That's new love. I don't want to fuck that up. I don't want to fuck it up. That's why I get it now. You gotta watch what you laugh at.
I swiped right for him.
You swipe right for him? Oh, you met him on what, Tinder, Bumble? You look at him, forget the name of the app. Man. Now he married, he forgetful. I don't know what those apps are. I don't know what they are. All of a sudden you forget, yeah, all my eyes are just for you. I only swiped once. It was, wait, you got some more ass on that app? I'm not gonna fuck it up. How about now? Oh my God, this is so fun. Okay. I want to fuck y'all relationship up. But I'm not. Because you see, like, what do you do for a living, brother? Okay, I bet you are. Swipe right! 5 months, cool. My fault to pump in your face like that, too. So, no, yo, mama, respect. You could be worse. You could be in the corner. So, I have a son like y'all now. I love my son like I wanted him. Too real? Too real? Listen, my bad. Hey, listen, I know kids are supposed to be a gift from God, but y'all ever got a gift from somebody and been like, you shouldn't have? You don't know me, dog. You don't know me. Like, I love my son, man. I do. I love my son. I really do. But I had my son too early. You know what I mean? I had my son when I was 17. It got that quiet when I told my mom, too. Y'all just gave me PTSD. I swear to God, my mom stared at me just like that. She stared at me like 15 seconds. And in high school, that felt like forever. And when she broke her silence, it scared me because she asked a question she never asked before. My mom said, oh, so we fucking now. I was like, we? What you mean by that? And you know what, black parents, when you in trouble, it's a rhetorical question. And since I answered her, she punched me right in the face. And I know why she hit me, because I was a kid, right? I was a kid with a kid. Like she knew she was gonna have to raise a kid that was raising a kid. It's a baby at 17. I think about that all the time, right? Like you knew I was a kid because I had a curfew. Yeah, that's wild, right? Like how you make a baby and you can't even make your own bedtime. It's wild. Like I don't think people understand how hard it is to raise a kid that you can't yell at past 9. Swear to God, my son be running around acting up at 9:01. And I gotta threaten him with a voice like, hey, yo, my man. Hey, yo. We about to get our ass beat. Please. Please come back. She's mad. Because I'm whispering. My son thinks it's a joke. He started whispering back. That's what's in my diaper, Dad. People think that's a joke. I had a kid in the curfew, man. Like I wasn't even there when my son was born. I know, it's past 9:30. Said I'm gonna see that boy tomorrow. I just got off punishment. Come on, man. Free me, man. Like I feel like you shouldn't have a kid if your dad still pay child support for you. That hurt. That hurt because people don't know the struggle, man. People don't know the struggle of like being on child support and receiving it at the same time. Yeah. Like I used to have to wait for my dad to make a payment. So I can make a payment. I'm in the house stressing, texting my father, hurry up before they lock us up. I used to think that was generational wealth. My dad gave it to me. I gave it to my son. That child support never left the house. Circulating. Okay, cool. This has been fun. What have we learned, white people? Don't all answer at once. Okay, cool. What? We gotta fuck Chad up as people. We gotta stick together. How do you open this door, Chad? Is it knock twice and turn the handle? That's some trap shit right there, man. Trust me. Knock twice and turn the handle. Could I see you? Does it really? Okay. There's a button there? Wow. And that's how people die in movies right there. Not open. This is hilarious, man. This is hilarious. But for real, where the kids at? I know they're in the basement somewhere. I want to play He-Man. I like this crowd a lot. You guys are fun. I told you.
What did Delaware?
Say it again.
I don't know, Alaska.
What the fuck is going on? Look at, he's ready to divorce his wife now.
Delaware, they should know.
Alaska. Alaska and then she swiped anybody else. I like this. What's up, brother? How you doing? I'm talking to the one who looked like he solved mysteries. Yeah, you. The crime happened right here. You just need a magnifying glass. That's all you need. What's your name, brother? I'll ask him again. That's how you turn some corny shit hard. How you make something whack good. Look at that, yeah. Just add a little black slice to that. That's what we do. It's called season. Season her joke. What's your name?
Eduardo.
That's been my time. I can't take no more. Y'all got white Eduardos here? Delaware's doing bad. Oh, the Delaware gap. I understand it now. It's a big gap. Eduardo. Oh my God. Thank you guys. My name is Sharif Johnson. Have a good night.
Sharif Johnson, everybody. Keep going, everyone. That is the end of our show. Did you guys have fun? Well, huge thanks to the Delaware Pinball Collective for hosting us. If you guys want, we're going to be hanging out here until they kick us out. You should get some wristbands. You should play pinball and hang out. But if you liked the show, you can follow us on Instagram at Don'tTellDE to find out about upcoming shows. If you know of a place to host a show, we're always looking for new venues. Come talk to me afterwards. We'd love to host it in whatever, creepy basement you have. Literally any place, we'll do it. You're going to get an email tomorrow with all of our social media info if you want to follow all of us. We'd really appreciate that. You don't get a career if you don't get followed nowadays. There's also on there our Venmos if you wanted to tip us. We also have a bucket if you want to tip us today. It'll be out there. We will stare at you the whole time. But hey, above all else, thank you all so much for coming out and have a good night.
Oh, really? Completely different set. Just as, I think he was better than he was the one that had like, I told you. Oh, yeah.
Comedy show goers, any of you that you want to stay, it's already got a wristband. We're going to be open till like 11, 11:30, so enjoy your pinball. If you did not get a wristband, come on up front, get your wristband, play all night, have fun. Otherwise, thank you all for coming out to the Lavish Delaware Pinball Collective.